What's going on, guys? Editing Ever here. So I have a little quick announcement. If you haven't seen the video where I talk about becoming a Twitch affiliate, make sure to go check that out. But if you don't want to, I'm gonna summarize it up real quick. I just need to reach 50 followers over on Twitch. If you want to stay and watch the streams, that'll be like amazing, and we can talk and we can have fun and it'll be great. But if you don't want to necessarily watch my streams, if you could just follow me at least until the end of December, that would be amazing, because I just need to hit that 50 follower goal so that I can become a Twitch affiliate, so that I can actually start possibly making money doing things that I really love to do. So if you want to support me, you want to help me, please go follow me over on Twitch. The link will be down in the description. It is also twitch.tv/EverlynnMay. I don't have a stream schedule, but around 7 p.m. Central Time is typically when I will stream. And recently we've been streaming The Sims 4 University. Roll the clip. Oh, she's hungry. Have breakfast. Eggs and toast. That's the only thing we can make. And she's probably gonna burn it. Oh my gosh! I freaking called it! No! I hate my life. Extinguish self. Oh, you've gotta be kidding me. It burnt the counter too! I don't have the money to replace it. They gave me $200, so I'll replace the counter. We're just not gonna cook anything on the stove. Ever.
You don't.
I just got contacted by a vampire! Hello there.
So weird.
I just wanted to welcome you to the community. And that's a lovely neck you have there.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, he's here! Ah! He's at my front door!
Why did you go outside?
I did it! She did it herself! Ah! Oh my gosh! Come back home and... Ah! Mail! What is it? What did I get? University... And my scholarship results! Okay. This is where we find out if we made it or not. So yeah, if you want to see if I got into university, make sure to go check out the streams. There's about 3 or 4 of them over on my Twitch channel. And make sure to follow me while you're over there so that I can reach that 50 follower goal so that I can become a Twitch affiliate. It'll really mean the world to me, and I'll appreciate every single person who follows. You don't even need to watch the stream. I just need to hit that 50 follower goal. And that's really all for now. Let's go ahead and get on into the video. What's going on, guys? It's Everlynn here, and we are back on The Sims 4 for something a bit different. It's not the 100 baby challenge, it's not a let's play, nothing like that. It is a create a sim. I've actually done one of these before, but I think by this point it's privated. But if you didn't know, I'm a huge Sims fan. I have over 300 hours on The Sims, and I watch a bunch of Sims content, and I love playing it, and I love creating Sims. Especially when I have characters I want to be able to recreate, and since I'm not an artist, creating a sim is about the closest thing I can get. So if you couldn't tell by the title, today we are going to be recreating my Dungeons & Dragons character. I recently joined a Dungeons & Dragons group, and this is my first time ever playing the game, so I'm very new to it and I'm learning as we go. But I wanted to be able to recreate my character just so that I can kind of get an idea of what she looks like other than just in my head. And as I'm learning more about the game, I am realizing that the character description I have for my specific type of character, there's a garbage truck. Hello. So I am realizing that the character description I have for my character probably isn't super accurate with what she is, but my character is an Aasimar, and she's also a paladin, which is a healer tank. Aasimars typically don't have bright blue hair, bright purple eyes, which is what she has, but I'm new to this, and I didn't do that much research when creating my character. If I were to redo it, she'd probably have like white hair and gold eyes, but this is what she looks like, and this is what we're gonna have to stick with, and it's fine because I like the way she looks, and it fits who she is. Her name is Aidoneus, which, if I'm being completely honest, is totally derived, basically copied from Persephone and Hades, both Greek gods and goddesses, whose real name, I guess? I haven't done much research in this either, but it's like their real names or whatever are Kor and Aidoneus, but yeah, I don't know. It's from a webtoon, if I'm being completely honest. But yes, she is an Aasimar, and she is a paladin. She is a protector Aasimar, and as a paladin, she obviously fights for all good and justice. I'll go more into her actual backstory and all that in the presentation at the end of the video. But just to give you a brief description, blue short hair, bright purple eyes, tan skin, freckles, obviously very fit as she is wearing armor almost constantly. Explaining what I'm doing here. So right now we are obviously choosing what her everyday wear is, and within the game her everyday wear is her armor, but I wanted to put her in something that wasn't her armor, something that she would probably more practically wear if she wasn't constantly like having to be ready for battle or whatever. So like given it's like out of a Dungeons and Dragons world or whatever, say that she's just going about her day, I try to put her in something that I'd see her in that wasn't a full-on suit of armor at all times. And this is the one that gave me the most problem because I didn't know what I wanted to do, and I changed it a lot, and the way it is now is actually going to change by the end of the video. And this isn't even the final product yet, but I also downloaded a lot of custom content for this sim specifically because The Sims 4 doesn't offer a lot of medieval wear, and I wanted it to look authentic or whatever. The closest we got are some of the costumes from Get Famous, but even then it wasn't what we were looking for. So a lot of her clothing is going to be custom content. And a lot of it's actually going to speed right through because a lot of them are just one-piece outfits that I kind of already had pre-planned. So this one is honestly just going to take the longest because I didn't know exactly what I wanted to do. You'll see here is I eventually settled for this one custom content I got, which is literally just under armor. It's like stuff you would wear under your armor. But I didn't feel like, it felt more like of a cop-out because it was just another full piece thing. And I wanted to give her bit more something because it wasn't sitting right with me, but for now you'll see that this is what we stick with. And as an Aasimar, she also wears a big large cloak to hide her face as she can be recognized easily, and so she wears this cloak so that she can go around without being like recognized and like causing problems. Because as a protector of good, anything evil may try to cause problems. So I'd gotten this big old cloak that I put on her originally, but you'll notice that by the end of the video, she's not wearing it anymore because I just decided it just covered up too much just for the sim. So in reality, she will be wearing this cloak like within the game, but I decided just to take it off of her sim because it just covered up too much. So just imagine she's wearing a big old cloak. You also notice that she has this necklace with a little white gem, crystal, jewel, diamond thingy on it. That is her, I can't to be honest remember exactly what it's called, but when you create your D&D characters, there's like an item that they have, and it's like their item, and it's like special and important or whatever, and that is her necklace. That's her important item. So you see here we move on to the formal wear, and again, it's just another custom content piece that I found. It's just this really nice pretty dress that I really liked, and I thought it looked good to say if she were to go to some formal event where she had to dress up all nice or whatever and like present herself, that's probably what she would wear. By the time we get to the sports section, it goes by really fast because I had originally made her formal wear her armor because in my head I was like, oh, for formal battle she'll be wearing this, but then I was like, oh wait, we have a sports section, so I moved it to sports. You'll see a better, you'll get a better image of her and her armor in the presentation at the end of the video. But then we move on to sleepwear. And this took me just a bit more time because I was trying to figure out what I wanted her to wear. Because at first I was trying to basically put her in underwear, but I was trying to remember how medieval people would dress or whatever. And I also realized that she's with a party, so she probably would not sleep in her underwear. So I went with something much more casual and covering, but still obviously sleepable. And a lot of it's actually from Island Living, and you'll notice a lot of these clothes are from Island Living. Island Living had actually very good selection if you're looking for casual medieval clothing. But I went ahead and went with this skirt that you're seeing that's kind of just like, it almost looks like just like a blanket or a tarp or whatever, just like a very simple fabric, like a piece of fabric that she like wrapped around herself or whatever, and then she wears a simple tank top under it. And that's what I imagined that her sleepwear would look like, especially since she's in a party full of a lot of other people. I think there's only like one girl, maybe two. I don't know for sure. And you'll notice she's wearing her necklace with every outfit, even if it's not visible, and that's just because it's her item and she never takes it off. Then we move on to party. Again, it's just gonna be another dress that I had from custom content. And that's why a lot of this goes by really fast, because a lot of it's already just pre-made outfits and I already had an idea of what I wanted to do to begin with. So it kind of went through pretty quickly for these things. I went ahead and went with this dress because I thought it looked the nicest and I thought it suited Core the best, rather than that big fluffy one that she was wearing just a second ago. Then when it came to her swimwear, this is where I actually put her in her underwear, because I believe when people swim in the medieval days, they just swam in their underwear. I don't think they had like swimsuits or anything. And you'll notice that I easily pick out what she's gonna wear, and that's just because it's the outfit I had originally for sleepwear. I just transferred it to swimwear. So that's basically what I imagined her underwear would be. My sister did point out that medieval underwear is like basically a full suit, but I didn't have that, so I went with, I guess, a more modern take on medieval underwear, I guess. Then we move on to hot weather and cold weather, and I'll be totally honest, I forgot that these were things in The Sims, because they're only things if you have the seasons expansion pack. But it gave me more options, like more chances to like put her in other clothes that I had wanted to put her in, but I just didn't think it suited her as well. You'll also notice here, this is where I'm starting to figure out, I'm like, I think I want to change her everyday wear. I put her in this really cute outfit that a lot of it, almost all of it, I think, at least the top, is from Island Living again, which is such a cute pack. I love the custom content for Island Living. It's probably my favorite that I've ever gotten. What am I doing? We're not in everyday wear, honey. We're doing hot weather. Go back to your hot weather. I was really trying to figure out, there, that's the shirt. This is the shirt we end up going with, and it actually has such a nice natural neutral color that goes well with what we're wanting for like a medieval look. And this color right here works really well if you just want a simple medieval look. And then this skirt I thought looked really nice, and again, it's just kind of like another almost fabric just tied around her waist kind of look. So it's very casual but very breezy, so that for hot weather she doesn't get super hot. And then I also put these sandals on her because they're cute and I thought they fit her well. So we move on to cold weather, and I kind of got it down by then because I knew I wanted to use this dress, but I didn't know where I could use it, and I was like, okay, this'll work for cold weather. And you'll also notice I try to put the cloak back on her because I'm like, oh, it's cold. But this is also where I decided, I'm like, you know what? I don't want the cloak on her. It covers up too much of the outfit. Then you can't see what she's wearing underneath it. And that like almost defeats the whole purpose of me creating the Sim, so that I can see what my Sim or my D&D character looks like in all these different outfits and things. Then we finally moved back to our everyday wear. Like I said before, I decided I didn't like this. It felt more like of a cop-out. I wanted to really like put her in something I thought she'd wear and something less big and bulky or whatever, because that was the whole point, was so she didn't have to wear this big bulky stuff all the time. And I downloaded this custom content. I wasn't even really using it. So I went back and I started over, and I decided I really liked the top that she has on. I thought that was like a perfect top for her. It's still kind of armory, but it's a lot more slimmer. And then the hard part though, and the reason why I hadn't used it before, is that you'll notice it has a really harsh cutoff that it's kind of hard to like pair it with something because it doesn't look natural. It's not flowing right or whatever, and that's because I think it's all like attached to her skin rather than like a piece of clothing really. So I was having a really hard time trying to figure out what to put it with, and then I happened to stumble into these custom content pants I had, and I didn't even realize they did this kind of fade thing, but they actually faded that line for me so that it was a lot easier to like figure out like what to put it with, so it didn't look like such a harsh line. So yeah, I put those pants on, I put some leggings on under it, and then I put the boots, the only pair of boots I had custom content for this character. Even though for some reason I tried on all these other boots, even though we knew in the end I was gonna go back to these ones. So that was the outfit I ended up with for her everyday wear. So after I finished the outfits, I decided I wanted to change the hair up a bit. For everyday sleepwear and cold weather, the hair does stay the same, but for formal, I decided I wanted to tie her hair up and make it a bit more fancier, so she actually ends up with like in a little side braid. And then we went on to athletic wear, and for that, I just threw her hair up into a bun. It's actually a hair from the laundry stuff pack. and it has like the little headband, and I thought it looked like the best and most practical and probably something she'd actually wear with her sport wear. So then we moved on to party wear. That one did take me a bit longer because I was having difficulties with that and formal, like which one should go with which, because I thought both of them worked. But I ended up going with short curly hair for party, and then for formal I went with something more practical because I felt like in medieval times females probably tied their hair up for practicality rather than for looks. But when it comes to party, she'd probably do something a bit more fun. Then for swimwear, I wanted to do something that kind of like looked like her hair was wet, and so I ended up with this one where it's kind of like slicked back, and it kind of does look like wet hair in my opinion, and what her hair would look like wet probably. And then for hot weather, I did this like little messy bun that's like just put up with a clip, and I just thought it was really cute, and I thought it fit the style very well. We went on to name her, obviously, Cora Aidoneus, as I said earlier, and then I was trying to find what aspiration to give her, and I really couldn't figure out what I wanted to do. And I eventually went with, I believe, like wanting to be the best parent within the family thing, and that's because within my D&D party, I am called the party mom. That's what I am. I'm the party mom because I'm literally the only good person in my party. Everyone else is kind of crazy or just does what they want, where I'm very, very good. I stand for justice and for right, and so they drive me insane because they do so many bad things, but they call me the party mom because I'm also like the only healer. And then you'll see I gave her the traits good because, as I've said several times already, she is good. I also put ambitious because she works very hard and she is ambitious to make a good world and to fight evil. And then I also put self-assured because I couldn't really figure out what to do for the third one, but she's obviously very confident in who she is and what she's doing, so I put self-assured. And I would have also, if it gave me a fourth option, probably put loves outdoors because through her backstory she's lived outside for a long time, for a lot of her life, but I didn't go with it just because she also lives in towns and things. She's a traveler, she's constantly traveling. So this is Cora Aidoneus. Her backstory is she follows the lone survivor story. She lived in a very well-known, popular, and prosperous town that was mysteriously burnt down and destroyed. Although maybe it wasn't mysteriously. I'm not totally sure what happened to her town. It was destroyed, and she was the only one left. She was about 6 or 8 when all of this happened, and now she's around 26 years old, so she's been on her own for about 20 years. So now she travels the world under the guidance of the goddess Saloon. No one knows that she's from that town. Everyone assumes everyone died, and she doesn't talk about it ever. She has an amulet, a crystal on her neck that she carries with her everywhere. That was her mother's. She's very nice and friendly and can be kind of energetic, but she's also strong and will do what it takes to stop evil. She has often alternated between living in the wilderness and living within towns. She is well known within towns due to her traveling, so she often has friends almost everywhere. And yeah, that's mainly it. If you have any questions about her, you can always ask me in the comments down below. That's it for this Create a Sim. If you like this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe for more content like this, and make sure to ring that bell on your way out to be notified about when I upload. Also, make sure to go follow me over on Twitch, as I'm trying to become a Twitch affiliate and I'm about 20-ish followers away from reaching that goal. So if you could please follow me, that'd mean a lot to me. And yeah, I hope you all have an amazing day, and I'll see you all later. Bye!